What is going on, Movie Meals? Look who's here at the new setup.
I love it.
I drug him all the way here. I didn't. He's here on his own accord. But
He
I
kidnapped
forced
me.
him to finally hang out with me and make videos. So we have 2 videos that'll be together before he leaves me forever. And the first, Little Women, the review, I saw it yesterday. He saw it like 80 days ago.
Christmas Day. Delightful.
Yeah, let's just get into it. What are your positives, Kyle, of Little Women?
That it was a delightful movie. I was very surprised by how much I enjoyed this movie. I remember many years ago seeing the 90s version with Winona Ryder with my sister and my mom. Only a few times, but it was just so long ago that I didn't really remember much about it. So coming into this for pretty much my first time, it felt like I was really blown away with how much I was encapsulated by this story. I thought all of the different characters, all of the main leads, kind of, because there's pretty much almost 4 main leads throughout this movie, but each one of them has their own story to tell. Each one of them stands out in their own way, but yet they're just so well directed by Greta Gerwig that it's just infatuating from start to finish, just watching them grow and mature as women, but just as characters and as people in general. And the story feels like it's set in the time period correctly, even though there's like time skips between 7 years during that time, but it still feels like it's set in the correct time, which I absolutely loved. And it didn't feel like it was trying to shy away from anything. It got to the points of what this movie is trying to convey, even though it's been a story that's been told multiple times. I feel like it still had something to say, and I absolutely loved it about this movie. That still feels timeless, and it's just directed well and changes the adaptation even more for this story.
I didn't know this movies existed until I saw it. Or going into it, because my sister, shout out to Kimberly, because she's been watching a lot lately.
Thanks.
Told me enough about it before and then after the movie, but I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was charming. There were a lot of moments I was really moved.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Saoirse Ronan is fantastic. Florence
She's
Pugh is the new top dog. She's making the jump I want Timothy Chalamet to make, where it's now let's see you in your indies, let's see you in a big budget.
Timothy was good too, yeah.
Timothy is very good. He is still. We'll get into that with negatives, but I did like him.
Yeah.
But overall, the movie, it's a great story. Bob Odenkirk, I did not know was in it, and he is a pleasant surprise when he comes up.
I knew he was in it, but I
had
didn't
no
know
idea.
as what. But
I love
liked
that.
it. Yeah.
I mean, some of these young actresses are going against heavyweights where they're acting with Meryl Streep, for goodness sake, and Laura Dern, and they knock it out of the park. The way it's told, I really liked. It's a great story, a lot of raw emotion. The actresses are great. This movie should not be snubbed like it was at the Globes because it is that good. And I didn't know if you knew this. I just found this out driving home literally 20 minutes ago. That Greta Gerwig was supposed to write and be the lead for the spin-off for How I Met Your Mother. Did you know that? She was supposed to write and be the lead for How I Met Your Father or Dad or whatever it is.
I heard she was supposed to write it. I did not know she was going to be
my
the
brother
lead.
told me she was supposed to, or maybe she was
that
just
one
supposed to be
lady.
in it.
Yeah.
But my brother said she was supposed to be in it during like season 7 before they had cast and finished.
Okay.
But I saw that and I was like, wow, because I saw a tweet that was talking about how it's a good thing that setback probably helped her.
Yeah.
But she kills it in Lady Bird. I liked this more than Lady Bird, and I really enjoyed Lady Bird. I've been watching the top 50 of the decade.
Yeah.
And I just adored this movie through and through. Florence Pugh stole the show for me. I thought she was great. And just everybody brings their A game. I enjoyed every scene. But yeah, so Kyle, what are your negatives?
I honestly don't really have any negatives to say. I could see that the time skipping, because that's the main difference in this adaptation of Little Women, is the time skipping part of it all. It jumps back and forth between, I guess, present day and like the past or whatever. I could see like maybe fans who love the book or love certain adaptations maybe not grasp onto this one quite as much, but I actually think it helps the story be told very well, or at least very differently for some people. But I could see some fans of that maybe not liking that time skipping part of it all that much. But for me, it works just as well. But probably that's because I don't know very much about the original adaptation. So I could see people having that be like the negatives, but really I don't. I was very taken aback by how much I liked this movie.
Yeah, I loved the movie too. The time skipping did not give me. Really, my only, and it's such a nitpick, is just, it's not, Timothy did a great job, but he has done the exact same role in just about everything. And he even is similar in Beautiful Boy, which is different and his best performance to date. but he still kind of plays the same guy, and I'm ready to watch a movie where he takes a leap, because I liked him a lot in the movie, but I got out and that was the first thing I thought of was, man, I really want to see him do something different because he's that talented. When I watch Florence Pugh and Emma Watson and Saoirse Ronan all do different things, I really, really like that, and I think it transcends. The only other negative I have is, personally, I thought accents go a little off and on throughout the movie. Emma Watson, I think, struggled the most, but even there were a couple times I thought Saoirse did, and Florence, as much as I love them to death, which is crazy because, like, in Midsummer, I didn't think Florence's accent went in and out at all. But in this, there were a couple moments, it might just be trying to talk a little more old-timey, kind of, it might be a little more difficult when you're doing that, but it was just a few little
different
moments
kind of script
that I just noticed it, but it didn't take me out, didn't super bother me. Small nitpick. Overall, I loved and adored this movie, and I want to go see it again, and it makes me want to read the novel, see the other adaptations and see how they compare, because I love this so much. And Greta really is the indie person to watch, and I now want to see her take a leap as well. Let's see her adapt something else. Let's see her take on a different genre of filmmaking, because that's what I like to see. I have learned that I like to be challenged, and I want to see people trying new things. So anyway, she's great. This is an Oscar contender. The movie's awesome. Any other thoughts?
No, I think I'm right on the same page with you. I can see why there's so much hype for this movie, and I encourage people to go check this one out.
Guys, go check it out in the theaters. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Go check all the other videos that have been popping up nonstop.
So many.
And yeah, so guys, let us know in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching, Mom.
See you guys.